Ebro in the morning, we're having an issue here. Rosenberg and Laura Stylez, we have some artists we want to introduce you to. They have an amazing record. I don't know much about them. And they claim that they actually like Rosenberg.
That's a fact, though.
You guys don't really know Rosenberg. How well do you know him?
We know him well enough. He's been supporting us from like about 2 years ago, I think.
I mean, forever.
And as you can tell, they're not from America. They're from London.
London, yeah,
London.
But really, I started going ham for them with the Rick Ross record. What's the name of that record?
Certified.
Because we certified. Certified.
But I heard the most recent song that we're playing here.
Freak of the Week.
Freak of the Week, which is caught my attention because I'm like, yo, who is this? Obviously, I knew that. I could tell you guys weren't from the United States, but the record's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
But it sounds more like a hip hop record from the United States than what I would hear coming out of London right now, which is big on the grime and with Krept and all that. So, can you explain to us, me specifically? I don't know. Rosenberg may get it.
Explain.
The difference, because I've had this debate. Shout to Julie Adenuga, who's Skepta's sister. Where she once told me grime's not hip hop, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
No,
I don't even understand what you're saying to me. Right? If you're rhyming on a beat, it's rap music. It's hip hop. I said I'm done talking about it.
No. Grime is the tempo, and so 140 BPM is grime.
But it's still hip hop though.
Yeah, kind of.
It's like a hip hop's cousin.
Well, we have hyphy music here, or we have Miami bass music for a time.
You class it all as hip hop,
or say again?
You class it all as hip hop.
It's all hip hop to us.
Yeah.
So Miami bass came from Planet Rock, which was its own thing, was hip hop. Then you have like trap music. Right?
The main thing is here to establish is it's up tempo. It's the beats feel totally different, but you are still rapping on the record. It's just very fast.
And goddamn it, you rap on the record. It's hip hop.
I agree. I consider grime to be a classification of hip hop.
Now, people watching this will be like, "Well, what about Pitbull? That's not hip hop." And sometimes people, because it's pop music, will say something's not hip hop.
No. It's like Bashment. They rap on the beat, but it's not hip hop. Do you understand? It's bashment, dancehall, but they're still rapping.
Right,
they still rap.
But dancehall. But just so you know, for us here in America, we talk about this all the time. DJ Kool Herc came here to New York City, a Jamaican fella. Yeah, one of the godfathers of this thing we call hip hop. Brought the bashment style, the sound system style, to us, right? Yeah. And it is a derivative of dancehall. Yeah. Right? So it's cousins, as you guys would say. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they're chanting over the beat. Right? Rhyming, chanting, all of that. So to me, some people may disagree. It's all hip hop. Now, whether it's good hip hop, bad hip hop, shit you like, shit you don't like, that's a different conversation.
So how did you guys, I asked you guys this on the interview at Wireless, but I think it's important for the Hot 97 people to see this. You guys have an album. What's the album called?
The Long Way Home.
The Long Way Home. First of all, is The Long Way Home available on American iTunes?
Yeah.
Because on my first search, it wasn't there.
It wasn't. The week it came out in the UK, it weren't available in America.
Yeah, it was driving me fucking crazy. I was searching for. I wanted to support. I wanted to throw up the Instagram. I was like, looking. I was like, I can't do anything.
Yeah,
but
on the stream.
But now it's up on iTunes.
No,
and you guys have a ridiculous collection of features on that.
Yeah.
First of all, tell us who they are and tell us how you got to build these relationships and get these guys on your album.
So the features we got Wiz Khalifa on there, we got Rick Ross on there, we got Jeremiah, we got Ed Sheeran, we got Emily Sandé, we got Skepta on there, and another artist that we're kind of bringing through called Rebecca Garten. But yeah, that's the features.
So how?
I don't know about this Ed Sheeran guy.
Yeah, Ebro has beef with Ed Sheeran today. We'll get to that in a second.
Only because Bruno Mars does.
Ed Sheeran's the homie, man.
He's good.
I'm rooting for Ed.
I should be good with him.
Are you Are you got Ebro's going Team Bruno? Are you guys Team Sheeran?
No, we're Team Sheeran.
100%
because it's London.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
UK. But these American artists, how did you build the relationships with these guys?
They were all different. Like for example, Wiz Khalifa done an interview. I don't know who was it with. Wukid, and on the interview, he was like, Wukid was like, "What song are you listening to?" And then Wiz Khalifa was like, "What's them kids from London?" And he was like, he's like, "No, Krept And Konan, don't waste my time." And then we kind of knew Wiz Khalifa knew about us from that. And then when he came to London, Wireless Festival, where we saw you the other day, he got his security guards to kind of get us and say, "Yo," to our DJ and manager over there, is like, "Bring Krept And Konan, I want to meet him." And then we went and met him. And then he was like, "What are you working on?" I was like, "Album, we're doing an album." He's like, "Yo, can I get on that?" I was like,
Yeah, you can.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Feel me? So yeah, and then YG, we was at the BET Awards in LA, and we was doing like there was a little press room, and
You guys won a BET award,
we
right?
won a BET,
yeah,
best
Best
international,
International.
yeah,
Last year.
Yeah.
last year, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And then YG was like, yeah, I'm in London, like next week at Wireless Festival, and we was like, yeah, cool. We link up. Then he was on after us at Wireless, and he saw what we did on the stage, and he was like, yo, he's like, are you gonna put me on after you guys? And then that's how we kind of connected through Wireless, and he's like, you lot killed that. We need to make a song. Like, really
So it all just comes out of people respecting.
what
Yeah,
we're
man.
doing, man.
The
Basically.
same thing happened with you guys and Ross.
Yo, you want to grab
Yeah,
the microphone and talk,
yeah,
or
Ross.
how you want to do this?
I'm tagging it all with short mic.
And with Ross, it was we was performing at something called One Extra Live in like an arena
Where's that at?
in Birmingham.
Yeah.
This was in Birmingham, but it's a big event that happens every year in the UK, and like Ross and that saw us perform there, and we killed that as well. And then a DJ Semtex was,
Love
Semtex.
you know Semtex, yeah, big up
Yeah.
Semtex. He showed Rick Ross about us, and he was like, yo, listen to this song. And then Rick Ross was like, UK? And then he said he started writing to it straight away, and then Semtex said, yo, Rick Ross wants to get in the studio with you like tomorrow. And we was like, all right, cool, let's do it. And then when we met Rick Ross, he was like, yo, I didn't know they made stuff like this over here. Like,
That sounds very Rossy.
yeah, he's like, who's your inspiration?
So,
man.
so you guys have been working now. Are you guys all right over here?
She keeps
Why can't you guys share, man?
because she keeps taking her ass and it's
'Cause he's a
big
hot
and it
shot.
has
has
large hips and big
it
boobs.
pushes the chair on its own.
Against the wall.
Wait,
Stop
what
shoving
happened,
me.
Laura? Go ahead, stick up for yourself. Give her the
He's
microphone.
pushing me against the wall, just hogging everything.
You guys share, man. We have guests.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry,
You guys are embarrassing.
Sorry,
man.
guys, I'm
and
sorry.
not only are they guests, they're from another country.
Oh, that's another country?
Yes.
crazy.
You're supposed to show them that we have manners.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. By the way, I've learned this going to London a lot recently. Don't think that just because they're British and they sound like they have manners, that they have manners. They're all full of shit. They're the most wilding out people I've ever been around.
So with obviously you guys having all of these collaborations, right?
Yeah.
A pleasure to have you guys in the studio talking to you. The
Thank you for
album's
having us.
out. Like, no, it's all dope.
Yeah.
How are they embracing you back at home? Like, you know, because us here, we hear a lot about Skepta,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
hearing about Bonkers. I'm hearing about what's the other kid I'm hearing about?
You hearing about Bonkers, Ebro?
Yeah.
Okay.
But from the internets.
Okay.
Right, the Krept
yeah.
And Konan thing caught me by surprise because DJ Enough was playing it on the
By the
radio.
way, I
here.
gotta stop and say one thing real quick because you guys said it earlier and I think it was confusion. 2 years ago, these guys were supported by Cypher Sounds.
Got it.
Syph went really hard on "Don't Waste My Time."
Yeah,
Got
really
it.
hard.
Got it.
That was the
I
first
do
time I
remember
remember.
that, right?
Yep.
And I used to give Syph shit about it.
Yeah,
I'd be like, yo, why you playing all this London shit? Play some local shit. What the fuck is going on? I used to be like, yo, they're out of town, man. Wait till they get popping over
Remember he
here.
was
They got their
playing
own
that
shit.
British Dipset?
Oh yeah. He Syph with
SAS.
SAS.
He played
yeah.
SAS.
SAS.
He played them, and then sometimes he'd go left, and he'd be like, "All right, Syph, too far."
chill out, fam. But so now you have this major release, and you're working with Def Jam,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Why the decision to go with Def Jam as a label?
That happened naturally because a lot of the artists on the album was from Def Jam, and then they kept on hearing the songs because we had to clear it with them.
Yeah.
And they was like,
Hold up.
yeah. And then they said, "Can you send the whole album? Can you send the record?" And then A&R was like, "I'm gonna send it to I think it was Steve from Def Jam." And
Steve Bartles.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the top.
And then they heard the record and they was like, "Yo, we want to get behind this. This is like they've never heard nothing like this before over here." So, we just made it happen. They said they're gonna support it. They started supporting the Freak of the Week record, and they said let's just kind of build from here. And that's how it happened.
Who's Krept and who's Konan?
I'm Krept.
I'm Konan.
Conan.
So if anyone sees us, I'm the one with the hair. Krept.
Oh, okay.
Konan's.
The
Yeah,
braids.
Yeah.
Your musical influences, whether it be rappers, whatever type of music you were into growing up, your parents.
Yeah.
What is it? Who is it?
Everything, man. Like, we grew up listening to, my dad was a singer, reggae singer, like legend. So that was kind of.
So you're Jamaican.
Yeah.
Okay, both of you guys are Jamaican.
Jamaican, yeah.
Okay.
So that was
What's your relationship? You guys are just
friends.
friends?
Yeah,
man,
we
yeah.
grew up. Yeah, man, we grew up. We started in a gang. That's how we grew up. Like from
You started in a gang?
Yeah, we
yeah,
was on
from
the
when
road,
we was
so-
when we was young.
You think because they have nice accents?
Yeah,
they could
yeah,
be in
no,
the
yeah, that's how.
But that's how we
That's
kinda-
how we got together. Like, it was nothing to do with music before, and then we just ended up like there was more of us, but all of my friends, everyone just ended up in jail. He went jail, and then
I knew it. I knew, no disrespect, I knew that he was the more likely to punch someone in the face for no reason. Quiet. He's the quiet one. I knew it.
Yeah, and then he was in jail. He's like, yo, when I come out, we're going to do this. And then it just ended up being me and him. All of our friends were in jail. And then it just ended up being Krept And Konan. It wasn't deliberate. We weren't put together or nothing. It just ended up being Krept And Konan. But there was more of us. And then we just ran with it. And then we started getting bigger and bigger. And then
Outside of you guys, who do you think has the most potential from the UK hip hop / grime scene to pop off internationally?
You know, Skep's kind of doing his thing right now. You know, Skep
Kinda.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. Let me take that back. He's
popping.
doing his thing right now.
Skep's
Skep is the homie. Like, he brought us on tour. Like, the first
Yeah.
tour we ever went on, he brought us on it. Like, his tour 2011. So we're kind of like family. Boy, better know one.
Is it, how competitive is the scene in London?
Very. It's
like
very.
I mean, obviously here where you walked in on a day where you have everybody going at it. Meek and Meek's talking about Drake. You got Nicki and Taylor. I mean, everybody going at it. And it's always simmering, right? Where people are kind of like, we don't want to start nothing because we all want to get money together and we want everyone to get money. So, you know, if everybody's getting money, we all get money. But every now and then things bubble over and it becomes a thing.
it happens.
Yeah, it was bubbling over in England just a minute ago. Like, Chip.
What happened?
Like Chip sent for Tiny Temper. You lot heard about Tiny Temper? You lot
Yeah,
know
I
Tiny
know
Temper.
about him, yeah.
Chipmunk. Yeah, he sent for him. Done a freestyle and took shots at him.
He sent for him.
Yeah,
I like
that's it.
that.
Yeah, that's what he said.
We need to say it like
sent
that.
for
him. I'm
He
telling you,
sent
it's
for him.
very
Like, yo,
appeal-
my man, where's so and so at? I want to see him. He sent for him. I like that.
Yeah, that's the lingo.
So he sent for him in the freestyle, and then like, other people started getting involved, getting back at Chip, and then.
And now,
Skepta
why
got
did Chip
involved.
do it? Just because he wanted to get it hot? Like it was time? Tiny's time to catch one? Or
He
what?
said, yes,
Yeah, he's saying
Tiny sent for him
sent
a year before that. Like, got him in another freestyle. So Chip come back when it was time.
Yeah, by the
for
way,
him to
Ebro,
release.
sent for him doesn't mean like, hey, can you go get him?
No, it means like.
It means like
Called
call
him
him
out.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I thought you would make like that means like, hey, yo, go down and get him.
But it's similar in the sense that it's like when you say someone's name, you're calling them out. I sent this for
Yeah,
him.
it's sort of like we say
Sent this at him.
or sort of like we say someone's coming for someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, it
that's
was
how that
bubbling up for him, and Skepta started sending.
We'll start sending
Yeah,
for
it was
some
mad. It was
motherfuckers,
crazy
man.
for a
I'm gonna
minute.
send for somebody. God damn it.
Now you know why I'm spending so much time there. They say amazing things.
I sent
Getting the
for him.
lingo. Send for him.
That shit's fire. Son. All right, so the album, what's the name?
The Long Way Home.
Long Way Home. You told us that. It's on iTunes, available everywhere.
Yeah.
Krept And Konan. They got bars, Rosenberg?
Yeah.
You want to get to these bars?
I kind of want to do it on real late, but yes, of course.
Oh,
we
you gonna
can.
get to it? You gonna get to
I
it?
kind of wanted to.
So, yo, to keep it tuned in, Rosenberg's going to get bars out of these cats.
I think we have to. They're Hot 97 for the first time ever. I know y'all are built for this, so they
Bars.
gotta go. They gotta drop
Let's
bars.
go. Real late with Rosenberg next.
Let's go.